Hey friends, welcome or welcome back to the Cook's Cottage. In today's video, I'm giving you guys exactly what you asked for, some of the recipes and foods I've been eating while on this health journey. I am 5 months into a GLP-1 and I am 50 pounds down. So let's go ahead and get into it. In my recent weight loss video, I shared with you guys that I have done Weight Watchers and been really successful with it in the past. So, Weight Watchers is a really great tool, especially if you are someone completely brand new to a health journey. I had no idea how to count a macro. That was something that was very foreign to me. I'm like, what the heck is a macro, first of all? And how do I calculate it? So, Weight Watchers is a really great tool to get you to learn and start to understand how many calories are in things because they have a point system. So, all you do is you scan on a barcode and it'll tell you how many points. I only ever strictly did the app, I never went into like a meeting. I lost 30 pounds on it before having kids, and it was really successful and super helpful in teaching you portion control. So, I do think that's a great starting place if you have never started or been on a health journey. Maybe you've tried diets, but they weren't successful. I do think Weight Watchers is a great route to take. So, it is helpful, it can be successful, but I do think that is worth giving a try. Now, in doing Weight Watchers, I have found many recipes throughout the years and I kind of learned the point system. So even when I wasn't actively on the app, I kind of knew how much I was consuming because of Weight Watchers app. But I found so many great recipes, and some of those recipes I'm going to be sharing in this video. So let's go ahead and get into it. I am not the best when it comes to breakfast. This is something that I've kind of struggled with. I was always a have a cup of coffee in the morning and call it a day kind of girl. Well, I learned really quickly that when you're on a GLP-1 specifically, but even just on a weight loss journey, you need those electrolytes and you need to focus on your protein. So during the day, I really focus on my protein intake and those electrolytes intake. So I have found some different ways to be a little creative because sometimes protein can get a little redundant in what we're eating. So not only am I not the best breakfast eater, but I'm also typically crazy busy in the mornings chasing around these two kids. So being able to grab for a quick yogurt drink, these are some of my favorites here, and being able to just grab for these on the go, whether it's like, oh, I got to go drop Paisley off at school, or we don't have time to in the morning for a really large breakfast. The kids actually also are obsessed with these yogurt drinks, so trying to keep them in the house is a little bit challenging, but they're a really good grab and go item for those busy mornings. One of my favorite easy tweaks that I have made to my coffee in the morning is instead of using my really sugary, calorie filled creamer, I have alternated it for the cafe latte premier protein, adding that in as my creamer. It also gives me a really great jump start to the day with my protein. If you're a big fan of iced coffee, this is probably going to be a big hit for you. It has 43 grams of protein in it. The sugar cookie is my favorite of this Javi protein powder, and you take 2 scoops of that along with 1 cup of your Fairlife milk. I believe I recently shared this drink, but I'm sipping this all day long. It is my creatine, my collagen, my electrolytes, and my clear protein. All throughout the day, I am drinking a variation of these. I just always have collagen and creatine in them, but I do alternate my clear protein along with the electrolytes. During lunch, I'm still really focusing on that protein intake. So that could look anything from a salad to a power bowl to a yogurt drink, anything that I can do to get more protein in during the day. Now, this was actually my pregnancy craving when I was pregnant with my son, but green apples with peanut butter, not only is it my favorite to grab throughout the day, but it's also one of my favorite late night snacks to munch on. Over the years of doing Weight Watchers, I have learned many new recipes, and one of my favorites here is this pesto chicken and rice power bowl. And oh my goodness, I don't only make this for lunch, I also make it for dinner, and it is chef's kiss. It's one of those meals that you can make ahead of time and then just heat up the next day for lunch. So that's why I'm considering this like a lunch, but we also make this for dinner as well. Also, I cook my chicken ahead of time, but you actually don't have to for this recipe. You can chop up your chicken into bite-sized chunks and place it on top, mix it in, and it will cook the chicken effectively. You don't have to pre-cook your chicken. I'm just a little weird when it comes to chicken. I get a little nervous. If you guys are interested in more recipes similar to this one where you throw it in the oven, bake it in the dish, and then just cover it, I do have more that are very similar to this that I can share. I also love to make these because you bake them in this glass, which is oven safe, and then they have lids. So at the end, you just pop the lids on and pop them right in the fridge. Now, when it comes to dinner, I'm really not cutting too much out. I have found that I can find like healthier alternatives and significantly shrink my portion sizes in order to still eat the way that I want to, that we typically would for dinner, especially because I'm focusing so much on my protein intake during the day that I can kind of spoil myself a little bit with some carbs here and there at dinner time. Now, I will eat salads for lunch and for dinner. I am a girl who can throw a different protein on a salad and eat the exact same thing. I'm pretty boring. I do not put any dressing on my salad. Sometimes I'll throw a splash in a barbecue sauce, but other than that, I am not a dressing girl. I've mentioned this before, but in this household, we cook with our eyes and our heart. I am terrible at writing down recipes. The pesto chicken one was a Weight Watchers recipe that I got from somebody else, so I was able to write that one down. But for this one, as well as the next recipe, I don't really have a set recipe. I just kind of cook from the heart. I wanted to give you guys a size reference here. My husband's bowl is significantly larger than mine, but I don't want to miss out on these yummy meals, so I really do just watch my portions. Okay, friends, this brings me to the end of this video. If this is a video style you guys like, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It lets me know what kind of content you guys want to see more of in the future. If you haven't already, we would love to have you here long-term at the Cook's Cottage, so please consider subscribing. But that's going to do it for this one, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.